Washed my hair. I always use Brazilian Blowout shampoo conditioner because I have a Brazilian Blowout on my hair that was done about a month ago. I'm probably going to do another one in 2 weeks. Generally they're done every 3 months, but I kind of do mine every 6 weeks because I've been hardcore like bleaching my hair, and I love Brazilian Blowouts because they really just make your bleached out hair even better. So I shampooed, conditioned my hair first, and then I put in this number 3, which is like a bonding spray, and I like it because it's really light. It's my natural hair, air dried. It has amazing volume, but it's still really frizzy, so I'm just ready to kind of tame it and make it look a bit more controlled. So I know that it's still a little wet, so I'm just going to blow dry it real quick and get everything out. Okay, now that my hair is completely dry, I'm going to apply the smoothing serum by Brazilian Blowout. Definitely need to use products. If you don't use any products in your hair, you aren't really like working your hair to the maximum ability. Like, it needs something. You can't just not use anything. And plus it gives it like a little bit of a coating and protection. So we're going to section, and I'm going to work with 2 different tools. So I'm going to use a flat iron, and I'm going to use a curling iron. So I'm going to alternate these 2 because there's this great hairstylist that I love. It's on Cotron, and he does this very like messy wave. It's like the new wave that he calls it. So it's not like, if you guys are still doing that wave where you're doing it this way or that way, that's not really in anymore. I mean, sure, but in LA we have, like, you know, we're on top of things, so we have to really keep on top of trends. So if you want to know what the latest styling is, I definitely recommend you follow him on Instagram. He's incredible. He's an amazing hairstylist, and I absolutely adore him. I took a class by him, and he really taught me a lot of things. So I definitely like go to his page to know what is the hottest styling trend, haircut, like everything. Not color, just like cuts and styles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flat iron this first piece, this bottom area, but not just flat iron it. I'm going to do it a little bit different. And I get like a kind of narrow comb like this because it just gets all the tangles out. So you want to grab a piece after you brush it out. You want to start at the root and just go down, but then start bending it back and forth, just like that. Trying to see how it has like a slight pattern. Very, it's not even an S. It's like maybe an S here, but that's what we're going for. So I'm just going to do that all the way around.
Comfortable using a flat iron. Sometimes I just like straighten it first. My hair is so thick, and it kind of needs like double heat. I'm pretty much doing an experiment tonight to see if it actually does anything in this Savannah weather. So I'm going to do it all the way around.
Actually, the back I will give you like a little bit of a tip. Just straighten it. Don't worry about giving it the spin because you're not really going to see it once you put the hair over it. Just straighten it. It's so much easier. Okay, now we're going to take a section which is like right at your eye and just go all the way around. If your hair is damp whatsoever, your style is not going to work. So now I'm going to go in with my flat iron and I'm going to create some waves. Just like that. And I kind of like to just hit the ends like that. Just kind of seal them. Make sure your sections are not too big, because otherwise it just won't work. I'm going back this way, so I'm alternating my curl pattern on purpose. Trust me guys, I have to practice this flat iron too. Like, see how I do much better on this side than this side? But actually, it's not bad. I'm not that person that obsesses about symmetry either. I actually like it when things are not as perfect. I don't like the one side to look identical to the other side. I just think it's too controlled, just too expected. Okay, do not touch your curls at all. Okay, so this next section, I'm just gonna take like a little bit below the eyebrow and go all the way around. You must section, section, section. It is key to life. Take your time. It will make things better.
This one, I'm going to do the wave. So, I like that flipping up, so I'm going to grab that little. Let's just bring it straight down. Just a little bit more. No.
What do you guys think of my color? I did this a few days ago. I was purple and then I wanted to not be purple, and so I used a couple of things to get rid of my purple. Ultimately, when I used the bleach, that I thought it was going to turn to like a lighter pink, lighter purple, but it didn't. It went to a green. So I'm just kind of staying with it, especially since it's Halloween. Why not? So every time I wash it, it just more and more of it fades, but I like it. Like if my root was not dark and if it was all like this teal green all the way up to my root, I would feel very weird, but I'm digging it. I'm actually digging it a lot. Okay, so just keep working up and just alternating, you know, the new wave and then the curling wave. And I'm actually going to try a middle part this time. We're going to see how that goes. I usually don't do that at all, but it's Halloween, so let's be different. Let's be somebody else. Okay, now I'm going to split my hair in the middle because I'm wanting a middle split, but let's see if this works for me, because I always want a middle split and then I just don't like it. So I just start from like front to back. And this, going to use my flat iron and curl away from your face. Same here. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the curling iron. So you're just going to take these pieces left. And since I went forward with my first one, I'm going to go forward again. Or excuse me, back away from my face. With the first one, I'm going to go back away with my second one. Now this is a 3/4 curling iron. I like to use this size iron because it is very effective on my hair, even though my hair is curly. Actually, once you style it, it needs a lot of heat. So let's say I used a big curling iron, it just would not stay. So now I'm just going to alternate. So the reason I'm doing 2 to 3 different techniques on my hair is because this new style is just combining different types of waves so that when you brush it out, you get just a very pretty, like, messier wave. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's like glamorous. It's like kind of bedheadish, but still fixed. Now I can already see back here that that is a damn mess. So that's probably an area where I did the new wave and it just didn't take. So I'm gonna go back in and actually curl it. That's my really troublesome area. It's very resistant to styling. It's like a different texture back there. Okay, so now that it's been 5 minutes, it's cooled down, I'm going to use Rewind 06. It's basically like a paste. It's a styling paste that I like to use to fine tune everything. And this is how I'm going to break up my curls. So I just use a little bit and then just kind of bend your head forward and just run it through hair really well. And this is where you're going to kind of brush everything out and style it. Now again, you guys have to bear with me because I always part my hair the same way, but I'm trying this like middle part. So I'm just like trying to figure out how I want to do this and still incorporate a middle part. But also too, the great thing about this is that it gives you so much really amazing like volume. Okay, so I like this a lot, but I'm wanting to do my hair like I always wear it, which is like this. Because parting definitely changes the shape of your face. It's so important. So play with your part, like especially if you like your hair goes really flat, try to switch up your part a little bit. So I'm digging this. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference in all the different waves. Like, so I'm gonna put on a little bit more of this Rewind on my ends. So it can make things a little bit more defined. I don't know, what do you guys think? Middle, side? I'm kind of liking, I always like my side part, but maybe the middle part in the future. But for now, I'm just going to stick to my side part. And I'm a tucker on one side, and then I like to really just give all this just tons and tons of volume. And I love how this is smoother, because especially with my hair like that, this had been curled, it just looks too curled. I don't know, guys, I'm like really happy with this. I don't think I'm gonna fine tune it. See how this is like a little bit softer too? It's not like a big wave. The waves are kind of here and there. I'm digging it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please tell me what tutorials you'd like to see. I'm here to help you. And again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye.